Alright guys, it's Spencer. We are back with another one today. Back up here at Summit Hills, going for another personal best. You know, not the nicest day out, but it's not bad. A little chilly, and wind is up already. But it's funny because I got up here and it drops like 4 degrees just on the way up here, so. Okay, that's a great drive. Ball flight was pure. You see, for reference, if you've been following the series, there's that bell again in the tree that we were in that second video we made. Okay, that didn't go well. I duffed it. It was certainly better than being on long past the green like I was that one time, so. Okay, that was a bit short and to the right. The dreaded chip from like probably 50 feet. We'll see how it goes. A bit too much. It's a 6 on this hole. I always feel like the first hole is the most maybe volatile. I don't know, the one that is very important for the rest of the round for me, because there's times when I come up here and I'm really nervous or I'm really tight and I 4 or 5 bad shots, but that wasn't really 4 or 5 bad shots. The drive was really good, just short. The second shot was bad, I duffed it. I only hit it like less than 100 yards. The third shot was great, it was just short and to the right. I don't know why it was so short. And the fourth, the chip was good. It was just too far. And then I'm pretty much never gonna one putt from that range. It can happen, but it's rare, so. So I teed that one up a bit too high. I always feel like that I'm uncomfortable switching that. When I realize there's like a small imperfection about what I'm about to do, kind of let my mind get into it too much. But honestly, again, a great miss. I've had 2 bad swings so far and they've both been great misses. So I haven't shown this yet, but check this out. I don't know, is this real? Pretty good. Second hole's another one because the tee shot's so tight that I feel like if we get a bogey on this hole, we're doing good things. It was good distance, but a little bit to the left. And to be honest, if it was online, it'd probably be back off the green because it caught the rough and held up. So it was solid chip. Distance was on the better side this time. A little short, but better than being long, absolutely. Like we've been here multiple times on camera. And got away with a nice little 2-putt. First putt broke way more than I thought it was. hit it pretty off the toe, and I was already planning on taking something off it to make sure I could make a good second shot possible. But I'd rather have a good second shot than try to bomb it and be under trees or have my vision obscured by something. Dead straight down the fairway. First birdie putt of the day here. I ended up getting it pretty close to where I wanted it. Made the tap in for par. Okay, ball sliced pretty hard there. Not too bad. It's definitely better than being way left like I have been in the past, but this tree is definitely blocking me, so I'm gonna have to hit like a high lofted club, try to get it over there, hopefully advance the ball enough to give ourselves a good pitch in. Honestly think that's the first normal sized divot I've ever taken here. Hey, that is a really good putt for that. I definitely say course management has gotten so much better just over these 4 or 5 times we played since I started recording, because I'm able to see what approaches went wrong in post, whereas in the past I'd make the decision and then I'd kind of force myself to forget it by the end of the round, so I wasn't dwelling on bad decisions. But when you can actually see what you do wrong, it makes it so much easier. Found 2 balls last 2 holes. One of them's a Pro V. It could have been a lot worse. Ball was slicing, you might have heard me disappointed with it. Ball was slicing pretty hard. Should have been up there by that stake, but lost a lot of distance because of the slice. But it is playable, thank God. Standing in some kind of hole, it really messed up my swing. That second shot could have really turned things upside down, but I ended up hitting a really good pitch. That's one of the best pitches I've ever hit, honestly. It was the perfect distance. Wow. That time I teed it up too low, I guess? I don't know. I legitimately almost missed the golf ball. It was almost like a stinger. Like, you ever see people hit stingers off like bodies of water? That's actually what happened. I don't think you would have been able to see it because the angle, but it basically hit the front of the tee box and then like shot up in the air. Well, now I don't know what I'm doing. Had 2 doubles so far, but we've had 2 pars too, so this is pretty good. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I yanked that first one into the woods like dead left, but I had a provisional. I don't really know the rules that well, so this should mean this is 3rd shot now, or my 4th shot. I have to basically 2 putt to get double here. If I played that, I could have just edited it out, but I'm trying to get better, so why lie about it? That, I guess, is a 5, which is pretty good considering what happened. Considering I incurred a penalty. Yeah, I just don't really understand. Maybe it's a 4 or 5, I don't know. If you guys do know, let me know. I'm pretty sure it's a 5. I'll take double there. And the reason that happened was because my stance was so wide. It was like I was hitting driver. I have no idea what I was doing. And I just Whew. Holy shit. I actually chipped in. I mean, my chipping and pitching have been so up and down for the whole year. For that to happen, that is just awesome. Saved bogey. And I feel like I should tell a quick tale here, because this feels a lot like what's been going on with the New York Yankees. They've been really struggling, a lot of problems, and it just looked like they were not gonna deliver this year. And then yesterday, they had two things. A pinch hit grand slam, which is the first one since like 2006 or something like that. It was tied, they were down 5 runs, and they had one pitch, like one strike left, and Aaron Hicks tied the ball game after a couple runs. So two incredibly improbable things to turn their season around. Hopefully they're gonna have good results now, and that seems like the same thing here. Two bad holes back to back. This one looked like it was gonna be just as bad. Sculled the second shot. That was really satisfying. Another very well struck hybrid off the tee box here. Now we have our nemesis hole in front of us. Was not well struck. This is not really where you want to be, but yeah, just got to kind of, I think we just lay up from here. Yeah, another Yankee moment there. Pretty big putt to save 7 on a hole that, again, it's got my number. Always has. A lot of hazards, a lot of things going on. If you don't hit it perfectly, you're usually not carrying them. That time I didn't hit it well, but we managed to save a double there. That's pretty good for that. That was me hitting the club that I tried to hit short. At that time I was short and right. Almost had a nice par there, but bogey again. That was a terrible miss hit, but yet again, the misses aren't good. One club too many, unfortunately. I didn't know what I was going to do from there with those trees blocking my path to the green, but as you see, not bad for birdie. These greens are just so weird. I mean, first of all, I don't know what's going on with the texture, but there's this like slope. I thought that if I got it to the slope, it would roll down, but it just stopped. Not great play of these last 2 holes in a row here. Hopefully we could still make some good scores. Not really ever gonna get any better, but it's a nice little area. I caught the ball good, but I think I just didn't make a good follow through. Ball kind of never went up in the air, but it kind of like shot off the path down there. Pretty good chain of bogeys. Unfortunately, again, you got to get a par on one of those. Those are 3 of the easiest holes probably ever in golf. I caught it like so clean. I guess it was kind of like a fly or lie. Popped it way up. I thought I'd kind of run it into the green. All right, sliced it in the woods. Managed to get it out. Pretty good. We could have been in that bunker there, so. Pace on that first putt was awful, but still another bogey. We put this big stretch together where it's bogeys, you know, every hole's a bogey. It feels good, but can't help but thinking a little bit of luck and we could have a really good round today. Okay, now this is very peculiar. This is where the tees are today. It's the same box as the ladies and seniors. That's normally where it is, and this is the hole that I was talking about. Kind of over clubbing and still not reaching it, so. Tell you what, I'm not too happy about that, man. Third, I mean that's a completely different shot now, and hopefully you saw it way off the backside. So I was good to make double, honestly, that last putt. So well, that's golf, and we got our final hole here. Actually, a pretty good place to be after the first shot. That's the waste that we were in last time. Playing on that hole. Actually, see, it might be a ball over there. But yeah, the area is mine right next to the path, so ground's gonna be extremely hard, but that's a very open shot. Honestly, I'd kind of gotten used to this hole just never going well because of the fact that the distance is really messed up with this hazard in the middle, but those are the best first 2 shots I've ever hit here. Well, we had such an opportunity there. Duffed that freaking pitch, man. I take these practice swings that are so good, it makes me nervous because I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna replicate that. This happens all the time. I take a practice swing that's exactly what I want, and then the second one I try to change it. But anyway, we have a nice little putt here. I'm used to double on that hole, so making bogey's not bad. I was definitely hoping to get a par out of that after I hit those first two shots so well, but there's the card. We will add it up and we'll see. All right, so we ended up with 93. Again, our best score, tied it, but that last hole really loomed large. If we didn't duff that pitch there, we would have had a new record, but there you go, 93, so not bad. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one.